Welcome. Thank you for coming to this very special rules press conference. On behalf of the NCAA, I am so excited to announce these new rules that will be implemented in the 2019-2020 wrestling season and beyond. We took coaches, officials' feedback, and we decided on the committee on these new rules. So we're very excited to get right into it. So basically, you just took whatever the coaches and officials wanted to do and decided to do whatever you wanted, right? Yes, that's correct. Thank you for asking. So getting into some minor rule changes. First of all, we are reclassifying the figure 4 from a technical violation to an illegal hold. Next, we're going to be making the penalty points for stalling a little bit more strict. So wrestlers now will go from a warning, 1, then 2 points instead of 1, and then a disqualification. Finally, to choose the starting weight at the beginning of a dual meet, we are implementing a coin toss instead of a random selection if coaches cannot mutually come to a decision. Okay. Now on to the bigger changes. Under section 1.5.1b2, we are implementing a uniform change, now allowing for a third option of looser fitting shorts and form-fitting shirts. So shorts were already allowed. I mean, Edinburgh had their two-piece uniform. Now they're just looser fitting shorts. I mean, what's wrong with a traditional singlet? Well, we found that this third uniform option allows for more freedom of expression and allows wrestlers to feel more comfortable. So you're trying to get non-wrestling fans into the sport, which is unlikely, but good luck with that. Moving on, under section 1.8.3, there will be no more restrictions regarding a wrestler's hair length. This will allow the wrestler to promote his individuality and again allow for more freedom of expression. AKA, you got scared about what happened in New Jersey with that ref and the dreadlocks, so you made a full rule change about it. All right. So what happens now if somebody pulls on somebody's hair? Is that legal? Is that part of the uniform? What's the deal with that? No, not necessarily. And we haven't thought that much into it. But we thought that this was important to move forward as a sport. But at least you're going to love this next rule change, okay? So this next rule change is all about hands to the face. It changes hands to the face from an unnecessary roughness call to an illegal hold. And what this means now is the referees are encouraged to prevent this from happening as opposed to just calling out and giving a straight penalty. Okay, I can get behind you on that, but what happened to the optional headgear and the third-party review and the penalty for a non-overturned review? I mean, the fact is 71% of D1 coaches wanted the optional headgear, so what happened there? Yes, we took every coach's thoughts into consideration, but ultimately John Smith's voice was the loudest. We did not want to be penalizing him every single match for all the challenge bricks that he throws. Now, as far as headgears are concerned, we found that they are still preventing concussions and cauliflower ear. Are you serious? Those are the main rule changes for next season. Now, looking ahead to 2020, we're excited to share some of our thoughts on where we want to go moving forward. This should be good. These new potential rule changes are meant to appease new wrestling fans and get them interested in our sport to grow it. First of all, we'd like to reduce the overall match time from 7 minutes to 6 minutes. We find 7 minutes is just too long. Next, we'd like to make a tech fall worth 10 points as opposed to 15 that it is now. This will also reduce overall match time for certain matches. And finally, we'd like to eliminate the advantage time. So saving time is appeasing new wrestling fans. I mean, it's not like it's a 3-hour football game or a 3-hour baseball game. Furthermore, we are looking to make the first takedown worth 3 points, and from there on out, they will be 2 points like they are now. Oh, okay. So now this new wrestling fan can actually ask more questions like, why was that takedown worth 3 points, but this one's worth 2 points? And finally, looking to 2021 and beyond, we're looking to improve the dual meet scoring system. From now on, what we'd like to do is that every time a wrestler scores a point in a match, that is actually a point he earns for his team. And what would a pin be worth? I mean, would a tech fall now be worth more than a pin? Yes, the details are a bit fuzzy right now, but we will get there. I mean, those just sound awful. Come on, NCAA. We appreciate all of your feedback, and we cannot wait to see what the 2019-2020 season holds in store. We were so excited about the introduction of Hands to the Face last year, and we can't wait to see what new rule changes we can make in the future.